If you're still on the fence about buying Assassin's Creed Shadows, then this might be the video for you. Today I'm listing some of the things that I love about Assassin's Creed Shadows, mainly new features. While most people focus on the big picture stuff, today I want to mention some of the smaller things. Some of the little details that I appreciate about this game and that I hope that Ubisoft expands upon, and it might be the thing that tips you over into buying this game. But before we get into it, if you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, check out the channel. All I do is talk about Assassin's Creed, and a like would be very much appreciated. So getting right into it, the main side activities that you have in this game are very well connected into the progression of the game, and I think that is one of the best things about this game, because it makes you want to explore the world in an interesting way, and it connects your progression to the side activities you do, and it makes you feel like you're actually progressing with the mastery, because it makes sense that the more you know, the more you can do. So it makes sense that the more progress you have through side activities, the more stuff you can achieve in the game, combat and stealth wise. So I do love the way it's built, but right now the problem with it is that it's very limited. The only mastery thing that I like doing is the castles that you have to infiltrate and kill 3 or 4 special enemies. Otherwise, I like the parkour one, and I like the one where you have to find the lost pages. Some of them are fine, but like the meditation one, I could go without having a lot of those. It's okay to have only 10, but the game has a ton, and I would like to have more varied side activities. But if Ubisoft implements some more interesting side activities that you can do throughout the world, I think this system has a chance of being just hands down the best progression system that we ever had in Assassin's Creed. And if we're already at the note of side activities, I would like to have a special request from Ubisoft. Please add a torch, because I love the torch in the AC RPG games, and this game lacks it. And I love the tombs, the coffins, I think they call them in this game. I love exploring them, but having a torch would be so much nicer. I know that there are torches you can light throughout the way, but I would love to have a torch that I can carry like Bayek or Cassandra did in the older games. But basically, yeah, that's my point of this part. If you have side activities in this game, it is very nice, but they should implement more of them, because it's a great system, but right now it's lacking content. But it's one of the best systems that we had progression wise in Assassin's Creed. Another thing that I really like is the hideout. I love the hideout system. It's hands down the best hideout that we had in the series. You can upgrade it, have NPCs come there, visually customize it with a lot of detail. Both the roofs, the buildings, the details around them, everything you can customize, and you can really make it feel like home, which is really much appreciated, and it makes you feel like you are part of this world and makes you feel like you are building something that's yours inside it. Now, when it comes to the expanding part, I would like Ubisoft to expand on what you can do in the hideout. I would like to have like special missions that I can send my scouts on, which is another thing that I'm going to talk about in a bit. I would like to have maybe enemies attack the hideout, or me invite enemies to attack my hideout, like we had in Fallout, for example. Basically, I would love Ubisoft to expand more on the hideout system, because it's an amazing improvement to the game, and it's such a shame to leave it as where it is right now, because it feels like it's not fully implemented and it's not reaching its full potential. Now, going back to my point about the scouts, it's also a system that they implemented. This is the first time they do it, and it's a very nice system. I enjoy it a lot. You get these scouts, basically a specific number of them each season. After 2 hours of gameplay, the season changes in the game, and you can use your scouts for a variety of stuff, like finding mission details, like sending them to get you special resources, but they are mostly limited to these side activities. What they are missing right now is having the ability to send them on missions like we had in the old games, in Revelations and Brotherhood, where you send them on full-blown missions. Now, another thing that I really love about this game is the character building capabilities that you have. In the older games, we didn't have that many ways to customize our playable character. In the newer games, we have a lot of ways to customize them, but they weren't that interesting. For example, Valhalla, one of the main failings, in my opinion, for that game is that you couldn't really customize Eivor in an RPG way. You can use different abilities, sure, but it doesn't feel like you built this character up, for example, to focus on elemental damage or to focus on assassinations. You just have your character and you improve specific skills. So that's been a weakness in my eyes for the past couple of games, except Odyssey. Odyssey did great in that department. Odyssey had no flaws in that department. But either way, now Shadows has a very nice system set up where you can build your character to specifically focus on stuff that you want. True, you can make Yasuke focus on assassinations, but I would rather do that with Naoe, obviously, because she's the assassin. But even so, you can build your character in a way that you like to focus on. If you want, you can make Yasuke focus on assassinations by choosing the right gear and choosing the right weapons and skills and combining them in a way that makes him just the best in assassination damage. And it is very well done and very well set up with the option to expand a lot on. And that's why one of my main things that I want to see in this game coming up with its DLCs, hopefully DLCs and not just DLC, is the expansion of this system. Just give us more loot, more stuff to go after, so I can build my character in more interesting ways like we had in Odyssey. Honestly, I'm not that worried when it comes to this because this studio is the same studio that made Odyssey, and they did amazing in that game when it comes to character building and progression in the RPG side of it. So I'm not worried. I know that they will do great. I guess it's just a matter of time until they implement more and more loot into this game and more system to build your character with. And the last system that I want to talk about today, and this might be a surprise for some, is the microtransaction system. Yeah, sure, no one likes microtransactions, and Ubisoft have been doing kinda bad in them lately, but this is the best system that we have in the RPG series. It is fair to the player, it gives you a lot of options, and you can progress through it freely and unlock everything that it offers. You get a lot of credits through the battle pass that you can buy stuff in the exchange with. You can basically unlock any kind of paid cosmetic in the game if you have enough time and if you play the game enough. And I think it's a fair system, and the fact that it has battle passes that, as far as I know, don't expire is a way of keeping it for the long haul, being able to come back to the game after a year or half a year or 10 years and having a lot of content that you can go for and unlock and play for. It's a great system that kind of gives you direction, unlike the RPG series where you just get random rewards. So I do appreciate it, and I think it's a great system that is there to be built upon, and there's a lot of potential with it. They can do special events, they can do specific season passes that are more fancy, more towards a certain theme. It's a lot of options, a lot of potential. I just hope that they don't squander it and just do bad stuff with it. If they do the right choices with it, it's gonna be an amazing system to build upon, and I really hope they do because it is a great system and I love playing through it right now. So far, that's all the positive things that I have to say about Shadows. Of course, there's a lot of other stuff like the visuals, gameplay, whatever. You can watch my starting impression review of the game. I am more or less about 50 hours in the game. I didn't have that much time to play in the past week, so I haven't progressed too much, but I'm enjoying the game quite a lot. It is getting kind of repetitive, unlike Odyssey, which as you know, it is my favorite game in the series right now, or my second favorite. Either way, it's a fun game so far. I just hope that they improve some of the systems that they implemented. This was the point of this video. If you were on the fence, let me know if this video helped you decide. These are some of the systems that I love in the game and that I hope that they improve upon with the upcoming DLCs and updates. And if this game gets support any kind of similar to what Valhalla got, then we are in for a good run with this game. I just hope that that happens. For now, that's all I had to say about this video. Let me know what you think down in the comments. For everything Assassin's Creed, check out the channel. Let me know what you think down below. Like, subscribe, do the YouTube stuff. And as always, thank you for watching and have a nice day.